Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. And up over here, you can see the current progress, which is 10 of 20 cities on cruising Iberia. And right now, I have made the executive decision of I need to start scouting out for the next warehouse I'm going to have. So what we're doing is we're going from Leon. Whoops, I just screwed up. We're going from Leon. Alright, so I will have to do one more mission at some point because you need to have a unique starting and unique ending location. And I just picked... Wait, or did I drive all the way to Leon to pick up a mission? No, I drove all the way to Leon to pick up a mission. I'm sorry, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Exclamation point fine in the chat. Everything is fine. Okay, so what I'm actually doing is I'm going from Leon to Faro, which is southwesterly most Spain, which is a very, very far way away from all my other warehouses, so I'm going to look for a warehouse once I get down there. But in the meantime, that is where we're going to be going and what we are going to be doing. My truck is repaired, I'm fairly rested, we've got a good tank of gas, and we are going to be transporting Cesta used plastics, which is going to be double-decker. I call it double-decker, but it's not called double-decker for real. And it's a giant purple thing, so we'll go with it. Begin delivery. Once again, I have started the YouTube recording slightly early because I'm super tired and messing everything up. Because I'm not actually at the location that mission starts. So, it shouldn't be that far away, though. Wish I didn't have so many gears to to back up through. It is 9 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. We're luckily not driving a Renault truck, which I have had bad experiences with so far in the game, but which we will probably be picking up next. Oh, hold on, wait. In the essence of picking up more gray roads, let's go out this way. I would ask my chat how they are doing. I know that we are trying to get together a game of Among Us, but a lot of people are just not taking it. And does anybody, please anybody, have a topic they wanna touch on? Maybe a question you'd like to ask me? That's part of why my stream is marked AMA, so that you can ask me anything. And I'm sure anything has limits, but I don't know when we'll find those limits. Let's see here. Otherwise, I gotta think of something. So, oops. Try to keep your eyes on the road, Hunterman. It's serious time. We're doing a mission. Alright, cool. We're going up another gray road we haven't been on before. Silence from the chat. Okay. Guys, I gotta think of something. Does that count as a road over there? I think it counts as a road over there. Where are we? This is a unique stretch of oh, okay, hold on. We're going in here? Mal says, have you been to any places in the Euro Truck Simulator or any of the places you're going to there? Hold on. Words, 1 second. Have you been to any places in Euro Truck Simulator, or are there any of the places you're going to there that you'd like to visit? Honestly, I'd like to visit lots of places in the world. I just, but no, the most out of this country I've been has been to go to Canada. So, I am stuck in America, so I haven't been to any place in Euro Truck Simulator, for reals. And, alright, we're gonna have a Cesta, everybody. Um, but as far as visiting places, I mean, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, when I was growing up, my grandparents took me on like a tour of many of the southern states. As far as like, we ended up going to Washington D.C. and you know, if you're a kid who doesn't go out, what do we call that? An introvert? I don't know that I am an introvert. I like hanging out with other people and interacting with other people like we're doing right now, chatting and having a good time, but I don't like leaving and going anywhere. And you know, whenever you go to one of these places for like tourism, you always end up having this kind of experience where like you're stuck on a bus for a long period of time with other people, and like where you don't necessarily get to see things up close. I mean, I went up in the Washington Monument, right? And I ended up staying at a big hotel in Nashville, and we went to the Grand Ole Opry for one night. That's where my grandparents found out that I drink a absurd amount of soda when I was that age. I finished a 48-ounce cup 3 times during the long period of time we were there. And then I got to keep it for a while. That was a cup I had for a long period of time, that big 48-ouncer. It was one of the best parts, but also, like, when we got to visit their friends, you know, I got to meet new people, but also I got to use their computer and just play SimCity. So it's one of those situations. I like hanging out with other people, but I don't necessarily like going places. But if I could just go someplace and, I don't know, just hang out and chill and go see it. Like, I'd like to see a lot of the major landmarks of the world in person at least one time, but I don't know that... I don't know if I should want that, because I have no reason to believe that I'm ever going to be making decent money, that I'm ever going to actually be able to afford such an extravagant thing as to go visit other countries, other places, and experience them. And I have a cousin who, oh, whoops, totally missed Mal's question about where in Canada. Southeastern Canada. Basically, we traveled directly over the border north from New York, which is where a good majority of my family lives. And we would go to this one particular lake whose name is escaping me right now. It was a family event that we did, well, that the family would usually do every year, but that the family would invite us like every few years. And we would go there and we would like fish. And I mean, I wouldn't really go fishing. Fishing's not really my thing. I'd fish a little bit, but right and then exit right. Okay. Oh, this is one of those long exits. Okay. But you know, go swimming, play frisbee, be dared to sniff pixie sticks. Don't recommend doing that. Don't do that. You know, the usual kid stuff. It's where I found out that it was possible to have a weather event that wasn't made up of the weather. One time I was trying to figure out why it was so dark outside when it was so early in the afternoon. And when I opened the screen door and stepped outside for just a moment, that's when I discovered that that grayness that was over everything outside wasn't the sky, it was mosquitoes. And some people have like sweet blood is what they call it, where you just get constantly like bit by mosquitoes. Like the mosquito always seeks you out when there's a group of people. Like that's sweet blood. I have sour blood. It's one of my few perks on my character sheet. Totally useless, but it makes it so basically I almost never get ever bit by mosquitoes. But when I stepped into that cloud, I can assure you, I walked away with at least 4 bites of mosquito. Mosquitoes definitely happened. Mosquitoes came in cloud form in Canada, and I'd never experienced that before. Oh, hey, what was that? I guess the Elizabeth did a mission, came back, leveled up. Cool, cool. Way to go, Elizabeth. But, like, that's one of the reasons I like playing games like Euro Truck Simulator and Assassin's Creed, and why we get off on those topics, is because I like experiencing stuff from other cultures, and video games let me do that because I'm poor. Regardless of how nice my setup is and how first world everything I have around me is, and how absolutely grateful I am for all of the stuff that I have access to myself, it doesn't really stop me from living in poverty. From not necessarily knowing that every single day I'm going to have food to eat, that kind of thing. Hey, you almost never get bit by mosquitoes either. Yeah, there you go. Sour blood is what I call that. Because the opposite is sweet blood. I'm sure it's like a half-point merit on your character sheet. It's not a big deal. Hey, Ecstasy! Look at you and your diamond. What's up? This guy's slowing down? Why is this guy slowing down? I don't suppose you'd want to play Among Us. I don't know if Alex is still around watching. We were having the chat pose me questions. We were just talking about whether I would, like, go visit... If I had any desire to visit landmarks. Yeah, I'd like to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. I would like to see the Great Wall of China. That would be awesome. I would like to go to Tokyo, Japan. I would like to go to a lot of places. And I have a great fear of being a stupid American, so I would like to have a proper translator for everything that I am describing. Because I think because of my audio dyslexia, it's really difficult for me to learn other languages. And I have tried. I have given it slightly less than a college try, I guess I'll say. Well, it would be cool to have you, Ecstasy. Right now, if you check out in the Improvision Entertainment Discord server, the channel Gathering Hub, we're trying to get to people together to play Among Us. And right now, it's not working, and we're not really getting anybody. And I am basically playing Euro Truck as a holding pattern to trying to get people in the Discord server. We're also checking a different Discord server that Alex, who I think is still here somewhere, maybe playing Minecraft, is watching over in Booster Stuff. And I've got a little silent alarm on my watch that rumbles on my arm to let me know every 10 minutes or so to check those chats to see if we have any progress on finding anybody for a game. So, don't want to get your hopes up, but if you are interested, that does give us one more person to try and get a game with. And I think that puts us at, like, 4. And you know I like to do games with a minimum of 5. So, that is hopeful. How are you doing this day, Ecstasy? Oops. Speaking of which, there's my Rumble now. Hit repeat on that. Go check the Discords. Let's see here. I'm just gonna say still looking. Alright. And then we right back at it again. Whoa. That said that I had a serious frame drop. Wait, am I having frame drops? I am tired enough that I am not perceiving any frame drops. Or am I reading the wrong number? I'm reading the wrong number. Actually, my CPU usage is really high right now. My FPS is fine. But I looked over and it was like 55, 56. I was like, whoa, what's wrong with my frames? As he says, I bought ETS2 Going East DLC yesterday. I was going to go to Bucharest, then I accidentally went off-road for some little space of barriers. Then I tried to go back on the road, and there was an invisible wall that fucked the whole transportation. Well, that sucks, dude. Have you been paying attention to the, I don't know what expansions you had before then, but, well, besides the sales existing, the bundles are the cheapest way to pick up the game and game stuff. Like, when I first got the game, I got the bundle that was the main game Going East and whatever is the one that is also connected to Going East that let me, like, all those ones that let me get to Istanbul. And that was further discounted from the discount of buying it on sale. Like, the bundles for ETS and ATS so far have been further deep cut discounted from the discount that is actually running on whenever they're having a sale. But I'm sorry that you're having trouble. I'm tired, so I keep wrecking into stuff. Not to mention how long I'll look over at the chat and stare at your, like, paragraph and try and read it, and that'll also cause a wreck because I'm not... Hold on one second. Let's be a little silly. We're going to take this roundabout and, we're going to take this roundabout and we're going to uncover some gray.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
You can't do anything Black Sea without going east. Okay, so going east is east, and then Black... Okay, so there's a bundle that is both of those together with the main game. And it was, like, I think $9. So I got the base game, which would have been $5 on sale, and the DLC, all for super cheap. Like, those two DLCs for super cheap. And I think they included either special transport or heavy cargo in that bundle. So I also got that. So I'm just saying, if anybody is watching this at some point in the future on YouTube, or even now on Twitch, just letting you know, when these games go on sale, there are some really good deals for picking up some stuff. The difference between the two games is primarily that Euro Truck is kind of starts from the middle of Europe and goes outward, whereas American Truck just starts from the West Coast, where I don't live, and goes east, north and east.
Keep right. And then exit right.
I always wanted to visit, like, Nintendo of America, but now that I appreciate a lot of what Microsoft's doing, Seattle, Washington is actually across the bay, so I could actually hit Nintendo and Microsoft if I wanted to, like, go visit places. I know it's not exactly like the tour spot we were talking about, but, like, it's of interest to me, right? To get to tour the Nintendo of America campus and or I don't know exactly where Microsoft Studios exists, but I know that Microsoft headquarters is in Seattle. I would like to visit those places. Man, there are a lot of people stopped for speeding today. There's cops pulling everybody over, giving the impression that Spain has a speeding problem. Oh, and for anybody who's watching live, tomorrow's stream, which unless I really mess up my sleeping, should once again begin at 3 p.m. I'm going to be having Cody the Kingslayer on the line, and I'm going to be trying to beat the 5th night at Five Nights at Freddy's. In case you missed it, a while back, the story goes that one of the first blanks I ever put in on my poll that I have going usually gave an option for a blank space. It was like the third poll I did for being able to have people suggest their own games they'd like to see me play on stream. One of those suggestions was Five Nights at Freddy's, which was suggested by Cody the Kingslayer. And as a result, hello, what's this? And as a result, it ended up in a poll, and it got a couple of votes, but it didn't win, right? It didn't win. You forgot to play FNAF really badly? Well, it's easy to remember to play FNAF really badly, though. I don't know that I play it really badly, but... Or I think you meant to play, like, to really badly play FNAF, but, like... I know a lot of people, myself included, who don't do well at the game. Okay, this is making me uncomfortable being next to all these dudes like this. You completely finished FNAF 2? Ah. Wait, completely? You did... What is it? 10-20 mode? Alex thinks we have another. Alright. Alex, please do the head count for me. How many people we got then? You, me, Ecstasy. I don't know if Cool is still around because it sounded like they were going to maybe time out if we didn't start right at like 3 o'clock, which we didn't do. So, you, me, and Ecstasy is 3. Who else we got? Captain Soja can't play until after 8 p.m. I'm happy to be traveling a road I've never traveled before. This is a nice bit of scenery here. Oh, look at this mountain road. This is so nice. We got you, me, X-Tacky. I like X-Tacky. Poonut. So that's 4. So we're down to 4. I mean, keep working it, Alex. Keep working it. I won't give up. And you know what? I could play Among Us totally tired. More like X-Disease. More like X-Parasite, one of my favorite villains. But yes, X-Disease. Oh no! I only put up half the Super Bowl Among Us videos, didn't I? Oops! I think I only put up half the Among Us Super Bowl videos. Oh, that's right, because I had to edit intros and outros because people, like Alex, were constantly not doing the intros and outros. Ecstasy doesn't get any of that blame because Ecstasy plays in silence. which leads to Ecstasy having bad things happen to him sometimes, but I'm just saying, Alex, welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun. Nobody could do it right. Come on. Even once explained, even once I did it, I had to go back in and manually add that stuff in. People mocking me for doing an intro? Does nobody else do an intro? I mean, other people do intros, right? Markiplier's always doing an intro. What? Why are these things appearing? What the hell? What kind of res distance shenanigans was that? Did everybody else just watch all those pylon things pile in? You're getting better at it, shush. I haven't really, have you? How fast did you receive 230? Actually, I don't understand your question. How fast did you receive 230, question mark? What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm so confused, and I'm so tired, and it's bothering... Oh, hold on. Checking Among Us. Okay. Sorry about the, I don't really, guys. I love you, but I don't. So the other night on stream... Here, let me checking. Punit. Still trying to get people... Okay, alright, just like Alex said. So thank you for staying up on that, Alex, but I'm gonna try and manually check every time. Okay, so... When was it? Was it during Iberia? No. No, actually, it might have been. It might have been last Thursday. I don't really remember now what I was playing. But okay. So here's what happened. I was in the middle of talking to somebody, and then I got the chiming noise of a follower, and I look over at the Twitch thing so I can read off what name it is, and then it just fucking starts scrolling. Just starts scrolling. And I'm like, whoa, and I start trying to read all the names off, and then I scroll all the way down to the bottom to start from the beginning. Like, I pause the stream, I full screen myself, I'm like, I gotta read all these names, you know? And I go down to the bottom, and I wasn't rated. I got 90 plus, well, it might be less, actually, around 90 followers in 1 minute, with no raid. Nobody was talking. My viewer count didn't go up. And I was like, oh, like 5 seconds later, I was like, oh, it's bots. Bots are doing something. So I don't really have 230 followers. I even reported it to Twitch later. So yeah, I got bot swarmed as oh yeah, Alex was there for me, kind of referencing it before. So my actual number is still higher, right? I've still been adding people. It's higher than it was a few days ago. I mean, but it's only, let's call it 120, 125. Because at some point those bots are going to get sucked into oblivion and eliminated from my total. My goal is to try and get to 250 by my birthday, and that's now, what month is it? March, April. Okay, so it's like 4 months away. 5 months away? 4 months away. It's like 4 months away. I don't know if I'm going to hit that goal. That goal might have been a little bit of a stretch, but I'm still trying for 250. So it luckily didn't act like I succeeded in my goal. That would have been annoying. But rest assured, I am not fooling myself. I do not actually have 230 followers right now. In fact, I'm waiting for Twitch to clean that up so I can fix my little measurement thing for how many I got. Okay, hold on, wait. Am I not paying? Oh, I am getting tired. Okay. Let's plot our rest stop, guys. We're gonna need to rest here pretty soon. We got no good rest stop for a while. All of them are off exit. I guess we're... Is that the best rest area we have going forward? Yeah, they're both basically like that. Okay. What time in the afternoon is it right now? It's 15 in the afternoon? Okay, so we'll be making it kind of earlier in the morning when we do that. So, yeah. You both... When did I get to 230? I didn't really get to 230. That's the answer to the question. I'm being completely honest, so that's my incorrect claim to fame, is being totally honest. Being totally honest can be absolutely detrimental to you. When you admit to the system administrator that you know how people have been circumventing the computer system, and you have been taking advantage of other people doing it, and nobody else admits that they have any idea what's going on or that it's even happening, you're the one who gets suspended for 3 days.
Keep right, and then
I'm sure Carl can vouch for that. Not that that happened to Carl, I'm just saying. Uh-oh, I've got a curve coming up quick. Actually, the bottom thing may be good at some point because of the algorithm, right? I mean, it could be, right? But the thing is, people do stuff to inflate their numbers and to get views that they don't have and all that good stuff. So that's why I just went ahead and, yeah, it might help me in the short term for the algorithm, but I went ahead and purposely messaged Twitch, because Twitch is like, oh yeah, if you think a follower is doing a thing, you know, you can like click on their ellipses button at the side and you can report them. And I'm like, I am not individually reporting 90 names from my chat, and also you don't have a thing that says, I believe this person is a bot. Like, there is not a call sign for that. So I was like, Twitch, just look at this night, this stream, at around this time, all these followers are showed up. I'm going to put this on your shoulders. I don't want to get in trouble because I'm not inflating my numbers. I just need you to know I'm not inflating my numbers. And we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, in the short term, yeah, I got a bunch of followers. I don't know if the followers actually help with the algorithm. Like, the viewers right now help, right? So thank you to everybody who's viewing, even if you're lurking. Because if you go to Euro Truck Simulator, and you see everybody who's streaming the game right now, it is listed by viewer count. And since the fewest people who are like I normally am when you're doing the stream have gotten themselves single-digit views, and there's only a couple of rows of people who are watching, I would be probably at what would effectively be row 7 as opposed to row 10, because it says I have 5 followers or 5 viewers right now. So I thank you guys for showing up and for being here, and even if you're lurking, Because that, I know, is a tangible difference, because it means that when people scroll down to, if they want to find a small streamer to watch, that they're a lot more likely to see them because they have a slightly higher viewer count. In fact, I had somebody show up on stream the other night who initially tried to troll me, but because I started talking to him, we ended up having a conversation for like 2 hours, talking about their business and or their business experience and going to university and stuff like that. Because, smaller streamers, it's easier to engage the audience. I think I'm pretty good at gauging a large audience. I have been a storyteller for, 26, 30 plus people in a chat room simultaneously, and I think I handled that pretty well. And I think I would probably be pretty comfortable if there were like 20 people in chat right now and like, 4 or 5 of you were carrying on a conversation. And I was, chiming in and we were talking about stuff. Heck, I feel like one of you active in chat automatically is like a 300% improvement in the quality of the stream, because I can talk to you. That's why I'm always asking, hey, give me a topic, ask me a question, something like that, because my problem isn't talking. Talking is not my problem. It has basically never been my problem. Having something to talk about and also thinking that people want to hear what you have to say, that's always been my problem. So, you can help in the smallest way, just, showing up, chilling, and asking how somebody's day is going is a really easy thing to do, but it's also, like, it's not really conducive to getting a conversation unless something just happened to them. But if you guys want to talk about video games, or like Mal did, asking me if there was any place that I'd like to visit in Euro Truck, and the answer is yes. Like, my family is originally mostly, but not entirely, from Italy, so obviously I'd like to visit Italy. I don't know if I'd like to visit the Vatican, though, because, I mean, it seems kind of gratuitous. Like, and also I don't know what I don't know if I'd get, there's the concern as an atheist at the Vatican that people would be treating you poorly. Are you transporting a Skittles trailer? You know what? It does kind of, Skittles are possibly oh, what are they called? Tic Tacs. It also kind of looks like Tic Tacs. It's very colorful. I've never transported this big purple vehicle before. This is going to be hard to park in a second to rest. But no, I am transporting... I don't know what I'm transporting. Well, I'm about to have to check for Among Us, so that'll be a pause and I can look then. Let me see if I can properly get over to here. If it will let me sleep by... Oh, man. Please let me get near the parking spaces and have that count. Yep, there goes the alarm now. Oh, this is not a good place for me to rest in this vehicle. Alright, hold on. We are transporting used plastics, Ecstasy is what it says in the top corner of the screen. I often forget what I'm transporting. Checking the Discords. Alright, looks like Alex is keeping up on it, so good, but it doesn't look like we have enough for a game of Among Us just yet. Okay. Real talk, what am I doing? I hear that first yawn. So guys, I think what I have to do as a human player is to pull up into here and then possibly go left through the bushes. Oh no, it's not giving me the indicator for sleep. Oh geez. Alright. Making it the next day. Next morning. Sophia got me some monies. Next rest stop 11 hours. Elizabeth got me 2,000. Ludwig with the low-scoring 1,000. Alright, guys, we are going to attempt to go left out of this parking space. And not get hung on a bush. And I think we did it.
Turn left.
American driver to the rescue. Oh, hold on. Are my... So, trick I learned. Auxiliary lights, go! Also high beams. There we go.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Man, high beams in that car. Okay, there is a right-hand turn here somewhere.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Roundabout, take the second exit. Noted. Do 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 do
Exit
do
now.
do do. So your Euro trucking isn't going too great, Ecstasy? Is that what I'm understand? Are you still having trouble with your drivers?
At the roundabout,
Or are you having trouble driving?
second exit.
Sounds like you went off-road at one point? You said something like that? I don't trust any of what this roundabout is right now, so I'm going to try and take this a little wide. You only have one driver. You still have the one driver? Is that your new driver, or did you fire that one driver who wasn't making money for you? Oh, he does his job good. Well, good for him. Are you planning on expanding, or do you not get to play that often? I mean, clearly I sit and I play for hours, so I mean, there is that. In fact, I have enough episodes recording that what you're watching right now is probably gonna go up in June? No. It might actually go up in July, this recording. 2K a day and he is new? Okay. You know about the fast travel for money situation? The stuff that I've spoken about a few times, the, let's call it an exploit if we're being nice. It's not so much cheating as it is, you know, twisting the system to your will. Why is that tunnel showing up gray? Clearly I've been the other direction. Alright. We still have 256 kilometers remaining. We're still going in a southerly direction. Does look like we're going to have to be taking an intersection up here soon. Yeah, I think my drivers are each averaging 2,000 to 3,000 a day right now, and I have 3 drivers. No. The trick, Ecstasy, about the fast travel isn't about picking up new jobs. It's about the time it takes you to fast travel is the game simulating the passage of time. And so, for example, Turkey to Great Britain is roughly 48 hours of, well, minimum 48 hours of simulation time. Actually, it's probably closer to 60, passing by. So if you were to fast travel to one place, that much time would pass, and then your drivers would have jobs and go by in that amount of time. And then if you fast traveled back, it would do it again. And so that's why I am in this game in American Truck Simulator. Like I already gleaned that from like the Spiffing Brit. So that's why I always pick my first warehouses as far away from each other as possible. Because even if I am not exploiting the system, if I fast travel to one additional location, it's a long trip and it gets simulated. Eorzabeth with almost 2k euros.
Right, and then exit right.
Ah, I see. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, hold on.
Exit right.
Exiting right. It's not telling me to slow down. Wait, I'm gonna get right and then I'm immediately gonna get left. Nobody's over there right now, so... Oh man, that is a Columbia turn right there. Look at that. You had to get off of the interstate and then immediately get over lanes. We fixed that shit in Greenville. Ecstasy says, I change my truck with my employee, then teleport. I go to Munchin, yoink, yoink, yoink. Then I take my truck back. Yeah, okay, that sounds right. So do you just not get a lot of time to play then? Because, yeah, you got the right mentality to keep that working. I need to get out of my truck right now. Okay. You've got the mentality to keep that working. It's just like you don't have enough drivers that it's making you a lot of money. Like, I'm at the point in American Truck Simulator, when I fast travel one time, I end up getting, like, $50,000 or something. Like, it's no joke. I do see that the sun is coming up as predicted, and I am traveling road I have not traveled before, which means we will be seeing sights not yet recorded by frail human Hunterman. Stuck in this human form. Male human form. It's terrible. But anyway. If I could replace myself with a full 3D model of what I want to look like, that would be pretty cool. Doesn't have to be realistic. It'd probably be kind of anime looking. Am I dropping in speed? Oh, I'm going up a major hill. Hold on. My RPMs are probably dropping. Yep. I need more torque. I need more torque. Do. Oh, and I said tomorrow we'll be playing Five Nights at Freddy's, which is correct. The going plan is if I happen to beat Night 5 within that 4-hour sitting that is the minimum for Five Nights at Freddy's, I will begin Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Which I'm not going to lie, kind of hoping doesn't happen. But also I'm kind of hoping I get done with Five Nights at Freddy's, like, just get done with it quick. Like, oh, I remember the muscle memory, I do it, you know, it's no big deal. I'm kind of on the fence, like, I don't know if I want another Five Nights at Freddy's game in my doing. But also, Thursday is the launch of the newest DLC for Stellaris, which is why I was talking to Alex about it earlier. And so, I will begin a new playthrough of that. Ecstasy asked me what brand of truck am I using right now. That's a good question, Ecstasy. Oh, I think I'm in a Volvo. I think I'm in a Volvo right now. I'm actually traveling south to get myself yet another warehouse. And then soon after, get another truck. Oh. 2 is much scarier, spookier. Unfortunately, I've watched the playlist of Markiplier going through the games multiple times at this point now, so I'm not actually scared. This is more the audience wanting me to suffer through the stress and jump scares. And jump scares, you know, are not exactly real scares. Oh, speaking of getting scared by imposters, let me hit repeat on this timer real quick. I apologize to anybody who's watching much later on YouTube for these interruptions periodically, but we are trying to do a thing here. Alright, looks like Alex is still keeping up on it, so I thank you, Alex, for your efforts. We are trying to get this going. My session thing says 2:20 though, so okay. So it's actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say it's past the time period in which I would be trying to get people together for Among Us, but Among Us was the #2 voted game that people wanted to see us play on stream for the current poll of what games to play in April. So, I'm not giving up on it, but I am giving up on Celeste. I'm sorry, Celeste. We will reschedule. We are doing Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are trying to go for the Cruise in Iberia world event. And we're going to see about doing that right now. Ooh, this is a nice bridge. I like this bridge. I am happy to see that different places in Europe have, like, different bridge types. As weird as that sounds. I don't feel like there's a lot of cool bridges in America. I just don't. I feel like a lot of our bridges kind of look like... A lot of our bridges, which are regular interstate bridges, they all look identical. But we don't have a lot of, like, over big bodies of water bridges that are anything more than, like, just concrete straight across. What are these question marks coming up on my map? Golden Gate is greater than all of them? Really? No, no, no. I don't know. There's that one super long bridge in China. What is this? There's a question mark at this sleep. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a border crossing. Algarve? Welcome, Buenaville. Discovered a new view. Oh, that's a viewpoint. Okay, I'll try and hit that on the way back then. Viewpoints that you have tagged, that you've actually utilized. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Screw it, guys. We're doing it. People are gonna hit us. It'll be great.
Okay. Find a new route.
Trailer damage 6. We're getting this viewpoint out of the way. Making an executive decision. I didn't even see him hit us, but I felt it. I felt it in the rumble. Grand Tour 3 of 15. Achievement progress. There's the truck parked over there. We are on the way into Portugal. Again. Please enjoy this brief cutscene. Well, actually, it's not brief at all, and I do have to actually escape out of it at some point, because I don't know when they end. They go on for a little while. There we go. There's a sign for Portugal. You're not getting a full payment, that's for sure? What? No. No. Cargo damage is what you gotta care about, Ecstasy. Cargo damage. And don't get me wrong, I have to cross traffic again, so I have plenty of opportunities to be smacked one more time. What are you guys doing over here? Your trucks. It's not a way station. Get out of my way. Okay, this line is free. It's not cargo damage, Ecstasy. That's what you got to care about. There's going to be a little bit of minus money for truck repairs, I believe is what you're referring to. Whoa, hi. I have my turn signal on, jerk off. We did it. We got a viewpoint. That's progress on an achievement. Always got to make progress on the achievements when you get them. We got a toll area coming up ahead. Do 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 do. Like, I think I'll get full payment, but like I'll get fines. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I am speeding right now, which is a problem. How do you say... What pronunciation is A with a tilde over it? Which is probably not called a tilde, but it's tilde looking. How do you say that? And we are heading to Cristiano Ronaldo's country? No, I probably said that wrong. Hold on. Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is? Hey, I can see my flag on the map. How on time are we right now? We're very on time because we're doing a... I keep checking on time like it's going to be a problem. When you're doing a world event thing, your destination time is set in real time. And since I'm doing it all in one sitting, everything is going to be on time in real time. Ludwig making me a 1K. Ludwig has leveled up. We're gonna check everybody's levels when we're done with this particular recording. Nobody appears to be coming on. I do need to be slowing down though. I think I'm bumping the rear trailer. 1 second, I'm in a curve.
Keep left.
It says he is one of the most successful soccer player in the world. Out of curiosity, XC, are you saying soccer for my benefit, or do you say soccer where you live? And also, I can't name any soccer players. I could name some hockey players. Faro discovered. Okay, we've got a roundabout situation where you can drive straight through. I thought those were just mythical. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those in this game before.
Exit now.
Isn't that equal? Eh?
We are finished.
Oh, you mean the same? Yes. No, soccer and the football are the same thing, but like, I was under the impression that everybody else called it football. Football. And that only stupid Americans were calling the game soccer. You know, it might be just one of those cultural things. My understanding is everybody called it by the name that America took as, like, because America's football is American football. America's football is a different game entirely. And my understanding was everywhere else in the world, football meant soccer, and only us called it soccer. So I'm asking if you're calling it soccer because you're talking to me, an American, trying to get me to know what you're talking about, or if you're calling it soccer because you also call it soccer, because that would be interesting to me. See, no penalty. You call it football in Europe. Oh, okay, so that's what I was asking. Okay. Yeah, so no penalty. Huzzah, XC, you were incorrect. I didn't take enough damage, and we are at 12 of 20. Alright, so for everybody who is watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. My name is Huntermun, and I will see you in the future, which this is because I snipped myself at the ending of the recording. But I caught it. See you next time.